Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cam. Today I'll be showing you guys how I bleach the knots and cut the lace on this OMG Her Hair 360 lace frontal wig. I'll also try to give you guys a quick review. Let's get into the specs real quick. The wig has the pre-plucked hairline, baby hairs are included, a light brown lace, 12 inches. It's the 130% density and it's a 360 lace frontal wig. The wig name on the site is Sexy Loose Curly and it's CLW08. Okay, so here I'm showing you guys how I bleach the knots. I used the Clairol bleach powder and the 40 Developer by Ion, and I got this at the Sally Beauty Supply Store. I am creating a very semi-thick mixture, and I kind of get it to a consistency where it's not runny and it's not extra thick, and then I put on a thin layer onto the lace. And I try to work very quickly because I don't want the hair to over bleach. So I set my timer and I did this, or I let it sit for about 4 to 6 minutes, because I find that with OMG Her Hair, the lace seems to bleach very fast. So I only bleach this for 4 to 6 minutes. So here, as you see, I am adding a light layer, a thin layer I should say, so I can prevent over bleaching, and I make sure I set my timer. So once it's fully applied, just let it sit for a second, and you can even lift the lace to see how quickly it's turning. And when making the mixture, I did not measure anything, I just eyeballed it. So here I am using the Shimmer Lights shampoo. I also got this from the Sally's Beauty Supply Store. I still have the lace turned inside out, and I am washing the lace first. I put shampoo on there and I'm washing all the bleach off and shampooing the lace. I then turn it inside out, as you can see, and I am about to shampoo the actual hair, just to ensure that there isn't any bleach on the actual hair. So I kind of give it a good shampoo or a good washing, just so I can ensure that I won't bleach the actual hair. Now once I am done with the shampooing of the hair, I go ahead and I use the Shimmer Lights conditioner, and that's also found at your local beauty supply store. I actually got it from Sally's and they were very inexpensive. And I bought the bigger bottles just so I'll have more to last me, since I'll be bleaching and a lot of different wigs. So I'm going ahead here, as you can see, and use the Shimmer Lights conditioner, and I just went ahead and conditioned the hair, and that helps it to prevent the brassiness that may happen to the lace when bleaching. So just go ahead, and when you're shampooing it, I always kind of like squeeze dry it, and I try, as you can see, I try not to take away from the curl pattern. So I just kind of squeeze dry it when washing. As you can see, I just kind of, so I don't take away from the curl pattern. I try not to mess with it too much, and then I kind of blot it dry. Okay, so here I'm going to show you how I cut the lace, and it's very simple. You just get a pair of scissors and you just start at the forehead, and I just cut the lace as close to the pre-plucked hairline that they have on there. I cut it as close to the baby hairs as possible without cutting the actual hair. I now have learned a different technique where I actually will show you in another video, that you can also cut the lace while it's on your actual head, and that way you can follow your own natural hairline. That technique seems to work really well. But this is also okay. You can go ahead and cut it as you see how I'm doing here with the wig in your hand. And as you can see, I am following the hairline, and that is the lace that was cut off, and I'm just trimming it up and getting anything that wasn't cut smoothly. And there you have it. Simple. Now I'm using pressed powder, and I got that pressed powder from Miss A, and they can be found online on Instagram, Miss A, M-I-S-S, capital A. And I just use the pressed powder, and I add the pressed powder to the inside part of the lace, and this will give you a more realistic scalp for your lace. I just feel like it brightens it up, and I actually like putting pressed powder in addition to bleaching the hair, just because I feel like it brightens it up so much better. So as you can see here, I'm just showing you how you can get your pressed powder, and you just put it pretty much across the entire lace frontal. And with this wig, it has 4.5 inches of parting space because it is a 360 in the front. And that's what I do like about 360s. It gives you a lot more parting space. And this is the finished product. I didn't really pass the flat iron through it too much. I just kind of bumped it a little bit just to see what the curls would look like. I didn't want to take away from the natural wave, so I just kind of bumped the ends just a little bit just to see. The hair was still a little damp, and I was too excited. And this is the finished product before I actually install the wig. I just put it on just to see what it looks like, and here is the once I actually flat ironed it. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section below.